So how do you get to
Good early evening and welcome to the Mekeel Varsity girls basketball team hosting Middleburgh here at 5:30 p.m. on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Matt McCarty along with Coach Crit Collins. Thank you to the 14 viewers that are joining us right now. Hopefully that grows.
Yeah, let's hope. Hopefully we get a good game tonight between the Lions and the Knights.
right off the bat. Looks like the Knights have the height advantage, despite Coach Collins starting 6 forwards. Joking, of course. We are all set, and just a minute or two after the scheduled time, somewhat on schedule. Hopefully we keep this moving. It is a school night. And we're off.
Looks like we're gonna have
Let's
a
restart
jump.
that one. Yeah. One more time. Here we go. Middleburgh with possession. Quick shot.
Quick 3. Offensive rebound, number 1 from the Knights.
2 threes in 15 seconds. Scores table already taken over. A minor discrepancy. My guess is they're going to add 3 seconds to the clock. The suspense is killing us here. Oh, it was a shot clock. Okay. And we're off at a very slow pace so far. Oh, good ball movement. And Andy Elwell with the offensive board. Dell for 3, no good. 24 with the rebound.
That foul is going to be on number 0, Sienna Dell. Looks like Mekeel came out in man, I believe, while the Knights are in the zone.
They slide out of bounds. Sorry to all the folks at home, I did not move the camera. You probably missed the last 2 plays, but thanks for sticking with us.
High pressure man from Mekeel.
Oh,
forced
ball.
a turnover.
Promise Mitchell for 3.
Thomas Mitchell.
Count it. That's a promise.
She's expanded her game. She did not have that last year. That's a nice shot. Oh, Mekeel switching to a zone, it looks like. Or maybe some matchup.
Mitchell with the deflection. Coach Collins has really dressed down for this one. He's in jeans.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of coaches dress down this year. A lot of sweatpants, a lot of jeans, less khakis and ties. It's just a year of COVID.
Yep.
Everything is a little more relaxed.
Wear the sneakers.
Galarno brings it up.
It just shows you the coaches are really just dressing to the nines for the fans. Fans aren't here. They show up in sweatpants.
Yeah.
The South Philly tuxedo, as they call it.
Sienna Dell. Long ball. Nice take. Offensive rebound for number 5.
Number 5 is fouled. It looks to be a shooting foul.
The foul's going to be on Lily Moon, her first year as a varsity basketball player. Number 5 makes it first. Second one is good as well, 2 for 2 from the line.
Galarno loses it on the taken side, going the other way. Up fake and go. The teardrop.
Oh,
Number 1.
that's a nice head fake and drive by number 1 from the Knights.
unable to connect. It's going the other way.
Some ball movement by the Knights. Working it around. Oh, number 2 baseline drive. Couldn't connect.
Can't connect.
Promise Mitchell with the rebound and push. Pull up for 3.
Number 1, another board. Number 2 can't get the roll.
Oh, rebound.
Elwell with the rebounds.
Nice pass inside. Mitchell with her own rebound and finish. Timeout Knights.
32nd.
Here come the Knights bringing it up after 30-second timeout. Let's see what they run out of the timeout. Oh, Promise Mitchell with some harassing
She's been
defense.
active hands so
Yeah.
far. First half of the first quarter.
It looks like Alana Barnhill makes her first appearance, number 21 for the Lions. Sienna Dell with the steal. Number 0, Sienna Dell, along with Lily Moon, making the jump from modified to varsity this year.
Bit of a shoe tie here. Both coaches using every second for a coachable moment.
Barnhill.
Can't connect. Mitchell with the offensive board.
Joe Gallardo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not Friday yet, but typically before 6, sometimes on payday, the bank will be open.
Bank is
Joe
open.
Gallardo for 3.
Alana Barnhill with the rebound off the Knights' miss. Gallardo brings it up. As promised, Gallardo back to back.
Heat check, heat check.
Wow.
First the bank is open, then she gets the roll, and she's on a roll.
There's an old saying that says shooter's touch gets the shooter's bounce. And that's what she got right there, the shooter's bounce.
And
Wow.
triple play. We
Joe
had a made
Gallardo.
three, and Gallardo takes the charge as well.
Checking
She can
in-
do it all. Somebody stop her. This was a
Somebody
nail
stop
biter.
her.
Now it's 11-4, just like that.
Checking in the game, number 1, Tahila Mbango, number 12, Andalyn Hester, and number 11, Annalise Brussel for the Lions. We apologize, we do not have a Middleburgh Knights roster, so we would just be using their numbers. Looks like number 11 is checked in for the Knights.
For Gallardo, Middleburgh better keep an eye on her. She's about to get, what is it, the NBA Jam flames around.
She's
Heat
on
check.
fire? Oh, okay.
No good.
Number 11 with the rebound. Off the air, ball from Garano.
You make 2 threes in a row, take a charge. You might as well just let the next one fly and see what happens.
You have to shoot the ball. You almost have to shoot the ball. I agree. Middleburgh with some very good ball movement.
Number 1 can't connect. Barnhill with the rebounds. 30-second
timeout for the Lions. Middleburgh moving the ball pretty well, I would say. They just have not been able to connect very often thus far.
I mean, it was a 1-point game, and then Galarno went off a bit.
Yeah, she went on a little tear. 6 straight points in a charge taken. The balloon lead from 1 to 7.
Good charge too, just outside the paint.
Yeah, very good help defense. That's what you want your help defense at, outside the paint. Let's see what Coach Collins drew up after this 30-second timeout. Lions leading 11-4. Going into the high post. Steal, number 24 for the Knights.
A little miscommunication for the Knights. Good hustle, though.
Good hustle, number 11.
Moves it out of bounds. Just over a minute left in the opening frame. And another timeout. Apparently these coaches do not care that it is a school night.
Full timeout for the Knights. Both of these coaches look like they're putting in some work during these timeouts. A lot of communication, drawing up some plays.
Look to add to their lead here.
Arno splits the defense but gets her pass deflected. Not necessarily what you want out of a timeout, but some good hands for the Knights.
Middleburgh keeping the ball moving here. Number 5, no good for 3. 11 with a great board.
Number 11, offensive rebound and finish. Might have been some contact there.
Nonetheless, good for 2. That's a big play. I mean, here they have shot clock dead after that turnover. Just scored a quick 2. Hopefully, they should hold for the last shot.
You would think they would hold for the last shot. Here, you almost want anything but a turnover or a quick shot. Feed the high post. Looks like they got some action.
Number 24. Threw a bit of contact there. She'll shoot 2. But as you said, a little quick shot allows potentially Mekeel to have another possession here.
Yeah, Mekeel will have another possession, barring an offensive rebound. Foul goes to number 21, Alana Barnhill. Freshman. Makes the first, number 24 for the Knights. closing this lead at the end of the quarter. Going on a little mini run.
Convert. Mekeel. See what they can do here. Russell no good from the elbow. And that'll bring us to the end of the first frame.
There's a big no call. I don't know if you heard it. I definitely
A little
heard
bit of contact perhaps.
I definitely heard a slap on that last possession. But it was not called. 11-7 ended the first for the Lions.
Continuing here, we all know the age-old question. Who wins, a Lion or a Knight? We find out tonight.
Lions knocking down the 3 ball. They have 3 trays in the first quarter.
Threes.
Promise Mitchell and Joe Galarno doing all the scoring for the Lions thus far.
Coach Collins is a lot of instruction here. I have yet to see a clipboard, not that you need one.
The only reason why you really need a clipboard is in case you need to break it for some intimidation. Get your team fired up into the game.
That's true.
If your team comes out of the gate with no energy, a broken clipboard would definitely do the trick.
It's 2021. To think that you got to keep track of a board, an actual physical writing device that dies if you leave it upside down. And then, oh, we forgot our eraser. Let's use our shirt. I mean, I guess he could. He's not dressed up, so what's the difference with the sweatshirt? But
yeah, it looks like the Middleburgh Knights coach has a nice clipboard over there.
that could be the difference.
It's where it could be.
That could be the difference.
Feeding the high post.
Galarno, another heat check.
Oh man,
Somebody
Galarno
stop
is
her.
on fire. 3-3 so far.
I'd have to adjust the scouting report a bit. Galarno off to a nice start. And you make a couple of those shots, you get a little extra energy on defense, as we saw with their charge earlier.
Yeah, and a lot more confidence in making those shots. Nice skip pass. Dribble drive, number 1. Oh.
Barnhill says no, but the referee says, wait a minute.
I think they called that foul on number 20, Joe Galarno, not number 21, Alana Barnhill. Alana Barnhill with a good help defense, but Joe Galarno, number 20, with the push in the side. Hip check. Nice making their free throws early.
Makes them both.
Makes them both 2 for 2.
And that's good too. When you have the other team knocking down some threes, you're able to slow the game down a bit, make your free throws, try to stop some of their momentum. Go for 3, no good. Number 1 with another rebound. She's got several so far.
She does have several. I think she plans to flirt with a double-double this game. Number 5, offensive rebound. Number 32, Promise Mitchell getting on the floor for the steal. She's gonna let it fly.
Mitchell.
Little long.
Good hustle.
Oh, good skirmish. Good skirmish. Oh, everybody's on the floor. Very nice hustle from both teams.
Half the competitors hit the floor. That was nice to see. Good hustle from both sides.
Ace-line drive with the
Galarno,
kick out.
they lost her again. Oh, whoa.
Number 1, another rebound.
Quick transition.
Nice open shot. Couldn't connect. 32 Mitchell with the rebound and the push.
Picked up the pace a little bit here in the second quarter. A lot of quick shots.
A lot of threes. Nice hustle out on Lions. Number 0, Sienna Dell will re-enter the game as a freshman. She is another freshman. They have 2 freshmen on the court right now. Number 2 for the Lions, Andy Elwell, the lone senior on the court. Oh, I believe I'm mistaken. Is number 32 Promise Mitchell a senior?
She's a junior, but an upperclassman. Nonetheless.
Okay, upperclassman. So number 2, the lone senior.
It's okay, Coach Collins. You do teach at the school. You know her name at least. Not her grade. Did she get it off? 11?
Shot
I
clock
believe
violation.
she got the shot off in time, but it
Good
didn't hit the
defense.
rim.
Oh, I'm always fired up after a good 30-second shot clock violation. Some good defense there. Feeding the post to Alana
The paint
Barnhill.
touch. Barnhill, bit of
Not
contact.
bad.
Dell with the rebounds.
Galarno. Nice pass. That was a very nice pass. Couldn't connect though. Rebound Mitchell.
Mitchell to Galarno in the paint. Can't connect. Number 1. I'm not keeping track, but
She is owning the boards.
several.
She is owning the defensive rebounding.
.24, can't connect. It's the back of the rim. A bit of a scramble here. Shot clock winding down. Mitchell with a strong take. And you guessed it, number 1 with the rebound again.
She's definitely got a handful of rebounds. Nice.
Great post entry.
run.
Post entry from number 5, 24, connects with a strong move. And
That's what you want from your center. You want your center running the floor. When you run the floor, you get easy baskets.
we got a jump ball. Lily Moon will check back in. Looks like Promise Mitchell will take a break.
Lily Moon, another freshman, I believe.
Possession to the Knights. Off
There's some
that.
confusion with the Lions. There's only 4 players on the court.
So perhaps a new strategy. Still a little bit of confusion, but we now have 5 players on the court, as is customary. Non-shooting foul. Baseline out of bounds for the Knights.
I believe that is Galarno's second. She needs to stay out of foul trouble.
3 minutes. I'm guessing right here we might have a sub for her.
It looks that way. Promise with the very quick breather.
Coach Collins protecting number 20 from foul trouble. Probably the smart move there. Barnhill, great deflection off the inbounds. Couple steps. Travel is the call.
I believe actually the ref signaled double dribble, which
Did
I
he?
don't believe is a call. The correct call is
maybe-
traveling.
I don't
You
know
are
if there's a little
correct.
confusion. It wasn't anything egregious like some sort of Austin Rivers travel, but
James
certainly
Harden,
a
perhaps.
travel. Yeah, perhaps. You know, this sneak an extra step in both before and after the jump stop. You get 4 steps.
Yeah, I mean, not to get off topic from this high school game, but the NBA referees miss a lot of travel.
I can't even watch it. Call me when it's May and they're a third of the way through their playoffs that last an entire quarter of the year.
It's a long NBA season.
Exact opposite here. Many teams trying to get as many games in as possible during this short season. Number one with a great move there.
Very good
just
move.
like that, we got a 1-point game.
Back to 1. It was 1 early, Lions ballooned it to 7, and now we're back to a 1-point game.
The Lions have made some big shots, but Middleburgh seems to be settling in nicely. Promise Mitchell strong
with a
take.
very good take.
Barnhill with the board, but loses it. We're going the other way. Middleburgh with a chance to take the lead. And they'll get that chance at the line with just under 2 minutes left in this first half.
Foul goes to Lily Moon. I believe that's her second as well.
Yeah, that is correct. We'll see if a sub is presented or not. It's always interesting to watch the referee when the foul is called, the type of foul they show. Every referee has their own style. Some grab the wrist for the hold, some show the upwards motion.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what the.
I wonder if they train them. If referees are trained that the foul calls all have the same signals, because I've seen a lot of variations.
The skip pass, if you're paying attention, I don't love that pass. There was another Lion in between that skip pass. You think you would move it up top and then throw one more. But Lions ball after the deflection.
Middleburgh with a couple deflections. That one's more than a deflection. Number 2 on the break here. Off the turnover with the take, no good. But great hustle. We've got another jump ball.
Jump ball.
This time to the Lions.
Lions basketball with 1:13 left in the half.
We got a tie game.
Tie game, 14-14. The Lions are missing Delarno. She must stay out of foul trouble. Sienna Dell with the long 3.
Good looking release there. Knocks it down for the Lions. Again, the Lions with a bit of struggling at times on offense, but coming up with some big shots, some big plays, and here we go again. Mitchell
Thomas
off
Mitchell
the steal.
with the steal and score, and that lead is back up to 5.
We had a string where Middleburgh scores about 5. Here we go with Mekeel, 5. Back and forth they go. Number
That's
1.
some good defense, but
Good
Alana
to be
Barnhill turns the ball over. Number 1 is everywhere. I really
Rebounds.
I really like her game.
Hustle.
She is everywhere.
Rebound, free throws.
She has made her free throws. It looks like Middleburgh Knights really work on their free throws. That is what's keeping them in the game. Tahila Bango back in the game along with Andalyn Hester for the Lions.
Number 11 will take a break for Middleburgh. And again, it seems this same thing that happened earlier in the half. Mekeel has a couple big plays, and Middleburgh slows that momentum down at the free throw line.
And they are making their
Makes
free
them
throws
both
count. They are making them count. Lions have the chance to host for one shot. Let's see what they do with it.
They have the chance to hold. Hopefully they do. We got a timeout from Mekeel.
That is a good timeout.
We'll take a full.
It was not looking good for Lions possession right there. Nice timeout to end the half. Draw something up. Hopefully get an open shot.
We've had a series of runs from both teams.
It's a game of runs, my friend. That's what they say. A game of runs, no lead is safe.
Certainly not in this game. Also, a bit of an interesting point. 0 fouls committed by the Middleburgh Knights in this quarter.
That is correct. In their defense,
Impressive.
there have been a lot of threes taken by the Lions. Not much going to
Not
the
really working the
basket.
clock. That's true. But nonetheless, the amount of times that Middleburgh has been on the floor hustling, you'd think might be a foul or two. They've done well hustling without fouling.
Yes, they have. If you keep the other team, the opposing team, off the line, that just takes away one of their buckets from scoring.
All right, let's see what they have here off the timeout. Both teams have used a couple timeouts this half. And here we are.
Oh, Sienna Dell with a long three.
Interesting choice. Now Middleburgh has a chance.
Maybe a little early.
Potentially even to tie it here with a three.
Middleburgh made the same.
Looks like can't get the shot off. May have been call anyway. And we're at the half. Folks, don't go anywhere. In about 10 minutes, we'll be back here for a close game. The second half of Mekeel versus Middleburgh coming up. Stay tuned. back. Just about to get started with the second half. Coach, what do you think are the keys for this half? I mean, for Middleburgh, it's got to be find Galarno and stop her.
Yeah, she's connected on at least 3 threes in the first half. She's definitely shooting the ball very well. If you're the Knights, you wanna get to her. When she came out the game, the Knights went on a little run.
Yep.
Mekeel wants to turn the ball over. They're a little not super strong with the ball right now. Throwing some lazy passes, it looks like. Just get some quality shots. Quality shots lead to quality points, quality possessions, and obviously points win the game.
Middleburgh was able to score in the paint, keep it close with good free throws.
They are shooting a very good free throw percentage.
Mekeel hit some big shots. The question is, can they continue that type of shooting? Well, we'll have to see, and for those of you joining us, you'll get to, provided we don't have an internet blackout.
Knights coming out with the ball at the half. Let's see what these coaches have drawn up for this second half of play. Should be a good one. Close game. First half.
And drawn up, we're using that term figuratively. We still haven't seen Coach Collins with the clipboard yet. What is he thinking up here? Quick turnover for Middleburgh.
Quick turnover, that's right. I do like their action, though. You can see what they're trying to do. Just an errant pass. Here comes Galarno back in to start. Promise Mitchell starts off with a deep ball. Little long.
No one really crashing the boards much there on the quick shot.
Oh, nice give and go for the Knights.
Oh. Count it!
Nice give and go for the Knights, and I believe that. Oh, they gave that foul to number 0, Sienna Dell. Her second, but they saved one from Joe Galarno. She attempted to take a charge.
For sure, yeah. Number 2 here looking for perhaps the old-fashioned 3.
The old-fashioned three-point play.
She gets it.
They are a good free throw shooting team. Free throws are keeping them in the game. They probably have at least 8 to 10 free throws made. That's my guess.
I should have checked, but I did not.
Joe Galarno trying to keep her hot streak. A little long there, and guess who it is with the rebound?
Number 1.
Number 1. Nice penetrating kick.
Loose ball.
Lily Moon
mixing it up. Great hustle. She's called for the charge there, but quick to get on the floor.
Called for the travel there. But
good attempt.
Very good hustle. Very good hustle. Some good hands by number 2, Andy Elwell. She is a little ferocious on defense. If you're watching number 2, Andy Elwell, she's a defender.
Number 1 with the up fake and go. Can't connect. Ball out of bounds. We'll have Mekeel ball here. It is a close one.
All tied up after the old-fashioned three-point play. Promise cuts in the high post. 24.
Maybe a little bit of contact, but 24 straight up
with the tip, and she runs the floor open.
Great left-handed layup there. Good to see her.
A little miscommunication by the Lions.
If your bigs are running the floor,
you're in good shape. Yeah, yes, sir. Great minds think alike. Oh, number 20, Galarno, tough shot.
Trying to get back in a rhythm after the impressive first half. Middleburgh in the lead, and 2 quick fast break layups for Middleburgh. Puts them up 4. Coach Collins is forced to call a timeout here.
Man, it's use the term fast break. It looked like a bit of a miscommunication by the Lions. It looks like the Lions are going back to their girls on defense instead of protecting the basket first.
Hopefully they sort it out here.
Coach Collins with a quick 30 call after 2 transition
and
layups.
You basically have to. I'm checking. I'm not very good at math, but in less than 2 minutes, we got a 7-0 run for the Middleburgh Knights
That
to
is
start
correct.
this half.
3-point play, old-fashioned way, and then 2 fast break or transition layups. The Lions have
start
yet
to
to
this half.
connect.
For the Knights.
That's how you want to start the second half. Everybody, most coaches, maybe even every coach, talks about the first 4 minutes after the half. The first 2 have been great for the Knights and not great for the Lions, so we'll see what happens in the next 2.
But the Lions have shown they can knock down a couple threes and change everything. We'll see if they attempt to do so here.
Lily Moon,
Great take. And the mid-range jumper is good.
the almost extinct mid-range. You don't see a lot of mid-range
That's
jumpers,
good to see.
I feel like. It is good to see.
Number 5, unable to connect on the 3.
Number 1. There she is with the steal. Oh, that I think is number 3 on Sienna Dell.
We'll have to see. You are correct.
And Coach Collins going to his bench.
3 fouls.
Here comes. And here comes fellow freshman.
Bit of confusion. Seemed to be a bit
I
of
think there is some
confusion.
confusion.
I think Barno subbed out the incorrect player.
I agree, but I think a missed backcourt call. I don't think that ball was tipped.
I think everyone just needs to quick settle down for a second. We're confused everywhere.
There's a lot of confusion going on.
I'm normally confused. There we go. Looks like
I think there's
check
still some
sub there.
confusion because there should not be a sub on the first shot of a 2-shot foul. I don't know if I'm mistaken or not. And Middleburgh keeps punishing the Lions for putting them at the line.
I'd like to pay better attention next time and figure out what percentage they're shooting from the line.
It's a good one. Offensive rebound.
24, great offensive board, can't connect. Barnhill looks like the block and the rebound there.
Oh, floater.
Mitchell with a great take.
Wow.
I saw some contact there, but she doesn't need it.
That
Just
floater-
the bank.
That floater looked like one from former Lions men's basketball player Ozzy DeJesus. He was a floater
Just a bit.
master.
Just a bit. And
Oh,
great
big post move.
turn, and the banks are open on both sides.
While we're comparing former Lions, that post move by number 24 looked like former Falcon, SCS Falcon, Matt McCarty, who's calling this game.
Perhaps. Mitchell can't connect. Strong take there.
And you know who grabbed that rebound. I don't even have to say it.
But of course, number 2, wide open.
And some miscommunication. Just drives down the open lane. It parted like the Red Sea.
That's too easy.
Way too easy. Galarno with a floater.
Left-handed
Offensive
forward, gets her on
rebound.
board.
Off again.
Barnhill.
Alana Barnhill. Good rebound, but can't connect. Nice effort. Couple offensive rebounds for the Lions, but they just can't connect. Lions need to find their girls. I believe that is number 4 on Lily Moon, number 30.
The board is showing 3, but you're thinking that's the 4th on
That
her?
is the 4th one. They just
Yep.
corrected it.
So a bit of foul trouble here for the Lions. And they were, after that quick 7-0 run by Middleburgh, although Mekeel was missing some shots, they were showing a good sign of life. But a couple issues with foul trouble. We'll see how they respond here.
The Middleburgh Knights have really come alive. They had 16 points at halftime. They have 12 this quarter, halfway through. Galarno with a fast break of her own.
And a left-handed bank is good.
The solo transition basket.
That's a good answer right there. They need to get a little bit of momentum.
They needed that. They absolutely needed that. Oh, number 5. 4-3. Hand down,
answer.
Man down. There were no hands up. I believe that's their first 3-ball that they've connected with.
And comes at a crucial time here as we just under 3 left in the third.
Promise. Another floater, can't connect.
Check my math. I've got it 15-6 Middleburgh this quarter.
That is correct. And with Middleburgh, as I said, only scoring 16 in the first half, they basically doubled their score. And we still have another 2.5 to go in this quarter. Promise with the rebound and push. Nice pass to Alana Barnhill. Barnhill cannot finish.
We got a torrid pace here.
Yeah, we need to. I think the game needs to be slowed down just
2
a
minutes
little
left
bit.
in the third. We got an entire quarter after this left. We can set up some offense.
Number 1. Oh, almost got it, but Galarno comes up with it. Number 1 comes back up with it. She's a tough player.
In one way or the other, she's involved in pretty much every defensive play. Be it a rebound or a steal. 24. Strong move, can't connect.
Nice rebound. 21. That looks strong.
Right now, it looks like both sides are a little gassed. They've been running up and down all around.
Very fast-paced third quarter. Number 1.
2 steals in the last 30 seconds. And could the hustle provide a 3-point attempt? Close.
There she is, tying the ball up.
Possession arrow reads Mekeel.
And number 11 checks back in for the Knights for number 24. Number 12 for the Lions, Andolyn Hester. Checks in for number 2, Andy Elwer.
So you've got both these teams running with a very fast third quarter pace. And only a couple of weeks into the season, you don't have much practice time to get ready for the season. I wonder how they're feeling in
Joe
shape.
Galarno, another
feels fine.
3-point basket.
That's big.
That is huge. It seems like the fast pace is benefiting Middleburgh. And another quarter where Middleburgh has 0 fouls. I believe that's 2 quarters. I wasn't paying attention to the first.
So
I could be 3
Mekeel
quarters.
has not been to the line hardly at all, and certainly not since the first quarter.
Certainly not since the first quarter. Number 14 at the line. Makes the first one. They are punishing the Lions from the line. They are really making them pay for fouling them.
Can't connect there. Mekeel now. Shot clock is dead. We'll see if they hold for the last shot with a 4-point deficit.
Nice inside out. Mitchell.
Teardrop. Can't connect. Middleburgh has a chance here.
The Cardinals in every quarter we've had so far has had a quick shot, given the
time
other
left.
team.
And giving that Middleburgh squad the extra possession, they are able to knock down the big shot to
That
end.
hurts. That hurts. That
End
lead
the
just
third
went from
quarter.
4-7 on a quick shot.
That's
With
tough.
Middleburgh scoring, I believe, 19 points that quarter.
Goes from 4 to 7 point deficit just like that.
And they were
19.
down 3, I believe, at the end of the half. That's a 10-point quarter swing right there.
More points in the third than they had in the entire first half.
Yes.
And that's all the math I'm going to do for the day. But impressive nonetheless.
Very impressive. They came out, the coach must have really gave them a good pep talk at halftime.
So now for the Lions, they're able to, you would imagine, if they go to Dell, they'll be able to, with her having 3 fouls. With Lily Moon having 4 and a full quarter to play, you're down 7. Do you play her now, or do you wait a couple minutes into the fourth? We'll see.
I would absolutely, if this were me, I would go back to Dell early. She has the ability to knock down a 3-point shot. She's a very athletic young lady as a freshman. Lily Moon with 4 is a little different. I would keep her out to start the fourth, absolutely. See if this team can make a little run with her off the court. But
you think first sign of trouble, perhaps you go to Lily Moon regardless of time, if needed.
You have to think very soon into this quarter, Coach Collins will go back to his starters and try to ride them out for the rest of the game, if possible, with foul trouble. Knights are going to open up in the fourth. They ended the third very well.
It was that hustle play to get the jump ball with about 57 seconds left led to the arrow changing.
Yes, absolutely. You know who made that play, right, for the Knights?
Number 1.
Number 1, you guessed it. Nice help defense by Barnhill.
Number 1 keeps it though. Strong move, strong hands, and a strong take. And Middleburgh here showing press. So is that the first foul called on Middleburgh since the opening frame? Perhaps. Great steal, number 5. Converts. We got an 11-point game.
The Knights have really turned this game around. And another steal. This press could prove deadly for the Lions.
Timeout as expected. And just like that, a 13-point game.
Looks like Sienna Dell is checking back into the game, I believe.
7 minutes left, still plenty of time, but the Lions have got to get some momentum here.
Yes, they do. They need to beat this press and try to get some baskets. It's better to pass through the press than dribble. Joe Gallardo.
Lions beat the press, but they look a bit flustered.
Tahila and Bango.
That's a big shot right there from Tahila.
2. Little confusion on the Lions side, it looks like.
Extra steps.
If you're paying close attention, that turnover was forced by Andy Elbow, number 2. She's
active hand.
Active hand, swiped at the ball. Calls the travel. She's a pit bull on defense.
Tahila, strong take. Looks like a deflection, possible partial block there.
Yes, it did.
24. Baseline jumper no good. Galarno with the board.
It looks like she can push. It looks like she can push. She's going to attack, it looks like. Can't finish, but a nice move.
Great hustle. Out of bounds, we'll keep it here. And by here, I mean there. (14) able to get the steal. And Middleburgh, wasting no time with the lead, gets the quick 2.
Nice move by number 5. Nice little Euro step.
Number 1.
Some confusion on the Lions' part. Another turnover by the Lions. Leads to a
Number 1,
basket.
is that number 1 as well?
That was number 1.
Again, 4 quick points from number 1.
At the half, I don't know if you remember, turnovers are going to be a big key for the Lions. Not turning the ball over. They have not been able to keep possession of the ball, unfortunately, which is why this lead is ballooned to 17.
And the last few minutes with that press, Middleburgh has been able to create many points off turnovers.
They have had an extremely strong second half, scoring 31 points 31 points thus far in this second half alone. They got off to a slow start, but really turned it up in the second half.
31-11 this half.
Yes, that's a big lead, a big turnaround. They were down at halftime.
But again, you got to think, if the Lions can create a little bit of momentum, knock down a few shots, they're still in this. Coach Collins using the timeout, trying to settle his team down. Make sure they've got the press break figured out. Only 1 timeout left for the Lions. Middleburgh, if needed, has 4. And Middleburgh will continue with the zone press.
Reaching foul by number 5. Sienna Dell off the rebound.
Promise Mitchell creates the contact, and she'll shoot 2. Foul on number 24, her first, team 3rd.
Middleburgh being a little more aggressive in the second half. Mitchell banks in the first.
Milano with the good attempt there, just wasn't set. Tried to draw the charge, but she'll be called with the blocking foul.
I believe that's her 3rd. Not in too much danger. She did have 2 halfway through the second quarter, so she's been playing the second half pretty well, staying out of foul trouble. Middleburgh is very good at the line. Very good at the line. That's how you win games.
If you look at the difference of free throws taken,
It is.
and the fact that when I say taken, I basically mean made for Middleburgh. They haven't missed much.
They haven't missed much.
The difference, basically in the score, is the difference at the line.
I would agree. It's a nice pass. Really moved to Sienna Dell.
Great hustle from
Can't
Mekeel.
finish it, but very good play.
Number 1.
They are both freshmen, so if they can keep up that chemistry, keep improving, they could have a nice little future here.
Number 1 with the reverse layup, no good.
You know, I just got a text from a former Lady Lion mom, Mrs. Singleton. She was talking to me about the game, so I want to give her a shout out and shout out to former Lady Lion Liz Singleton, 1,000-point scorer, a very good player.
Graduate of, help me out, Coach.
2018.
2018?
I believe 2018. I could be mistaken, but Joe Gallardo turnaround jumper. She was part of a very, very good Lady Lions team. Very good Lady Lions team.
A couple of 1,000-point scorers on that team.
Her, Becca Dean also part of the 1,000-point club. They were a tough duo to stop. I believe they were part of I believe they have a sectional title and possibly even a regional title.
I think you're correct. Somebody text Coach Crit Collins if he is incorrect. This Mekeel Lions History Report has been brought to you by Coach Crit Collins. If you'd like to hear more of his history, don't contact him.
They went to the state. I'm getting confirmation that they went to the state tournament.
Mm-hmm. Was that 2018 or 2017?
When they went to the state tournament,
yes.
I believe it was 17, but she graduated in 2018. Very good player, attending college right now, and she has had a very good college career thus far. Very good college career thus far. At both Davis College and Clark Summit University.
Clark Summit University. Who knows anything about that place?
Well, just in case you were wondering, that is home to both college home for myself, and Matt McCarty. We both went to Clark Summit University.
Good old Bernard Road. All right, we have a 16-point game.
And Lions, I don't know if if we said it, but the Lions have put on a press.
Galarno, that is a big shot, perhaps picking up some momentum where she left off in the first half. 13-point game. But time is the enemy. 3 minutes remain. Deflection by Mitchell. Shot clock will stay. 14 seconds left on that shot clock. We are at just about 3 minutes left. Baseline out of bounds for Middleburgh.
Oh,
great play.
That's sweeping. Number 2
That's
is
big.
Finishing around the basket. She's finishing well around the basket. Flash.
That is a big bucket.
Inadvertent trip by number 5. That was a big bucket because the Lions had their press on. They got a turnover in the 3.
The only thing I will say here, Middleburgh needs to be careful of fouls. They have the lead.
Number 1, there she is. You don't dribble through a press, you should pass through a press.
A little bit of confusion here for the Lions. And Middleburgh will go yet again to their home tonight, the Line.
The Line, and that is Galarno's 4th. Although
Middleburgh has taken over this half, Good effort from both sides here. But the consistency at the line is the story.
It is the story. They are good. I'd love to check the percentage. If we get a timeout, I'm going to go check. Offensive rebound. That
24
hurts.
with the bank.
The offensive rebound hurts. Nice pass by Mitchell with the offensive rebound after the miss. Mitchell, another one.
That's 2 offensive boards that for Mitchell there. She'll have to earn it at the line. Middleburgh's coach mentioning the need to box out, not simply just jump. I definitely agree there.
Art. Boxing out is a lost art. With kids, I believe that kids being so much more athletic now, that a lot of people don't box out. They just try to jump for the ball.
The art of moving people without jumping. It is a contact sport, folks.
It is a contact sport. Playing physical.
24.
Number 24.
Test the range.
Wow.
A dagger. And now their lead has grown to over 20.
I don't like to assume, but her being the tallest girl on the Knights, I'm going to assume that she is the center, stepping out, stretch 5.
Make it count.
Oh, Promise Mitchell from deep.
So the story will be the free throws, the second half effort. Middleburgh was trailing for most of the first half.
Yeah, vast majority of it. I believe number 4 for the Knights is making her night debut in this game. I believe this is the first time we've seen number 4.
About a minute and a half left to play here. And if you're Middleburgh, you're using most of that shot clock.
You would think. High ball goes to the Lions.
Good effort by both teams tonight, and you think of the Lions, they're young. There's a lot of good to be taken away from this game.
There is, and they are very young. They're playing. 3 freshmen are getting a lot of minutes. I believe they only have 1 senior. Number 2, Andy Elwell. I mentioned her defensive veracity.
Quick steal for the Lions. Mitchell with the 2. Keeping the press on here.
Alana Barnhill commits the foul. Loses track of her girl and commits the foul. This is a high-scoring affair, I believe.
It is.
Especially after a slow first half.
19 to 16.
19
and
to 16.
Middleburgh looks to make it 60 here.
Rare miss for the Knights. At this point, these free throws don't matter as much. You still want to knock them down, but you have to believe this game is out of reach for the Lions.
This will round out the week for the Lions. The girls program, the boys.
Tehila Mbango for 3. Nice looking shot there.
The boys will play tomorrow night at Tamarack.
At Tamarack. I believe the game is at 7.
Goodness.
I'm not sure if they're live streaming or not. I would guess that they are.
Nearly prime time, though.
Prime time. That is a late Friday night game. I mean, I guess it's normal, but this year is just a little different. And the Cardinals sin on the basketball court. Do not foul a jump shooter. And
7 p.m. tomorrow night. You might as well start drinking your coffee now.
I agree. I mean, I'm in bed at 9 at this point in my life.
Yes. 7 p.m. and Tamarack.
Is not
All
close.
respect, but it's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, I actually Google mapped it because I was curious, and my Google map says it's 45 minutes away.
But potentially, if the game is streamed, you won't have to worry about gassing up the car or turning on the Keurig. You might be able to just turn on the laptop. We'll see.
You can turn on the laptop. I have to be there, though, as I'm an assistant coach. But it comes with the job. Sometimes you gotta stay up late, either with games or watching some film. You know, you gotta put in work to have a successful program. Mitchell with another floater. Remnants of Ozzie DeJesus again.
Give effort all the way through. Good to see from both teams.
Lions are still going strong. I like it. 20 seconds left, and they are still. Wow, that is a difficult finish. That is a nice finish right there. If my math is correct, the Middleburgh Knights have scored 48 points this half. That is a lot of points.
If you're Mekeel, that is too many.
That is
too many, but good effort all the way through. Both teams playing hard to the buzzer. And your final score, folks. Middleburgh 64, Lions 45. A back and forth first half.
Yeah, not the outcome
Middleburgh dominated second half.
Middleburgh dominated the second half. Not the outcome you wanted if you're Coach Collins and the Lady Lions. After, I would say, a pretty strong first half, they had to feel good going into the half with the lead and holding them to only 16 points. I would say that's very good defensive effort.
But there's a lot they can learn. You either win or you learn, as they say, and what we're learning to do is saying goodbye now rather than ramble on. So thank you for joining us.
I appreciate you having me on here.
Absolutely, an impromptu guest. It won't be the last time.
I hope it's not.
Unless we get some complaints. So please do contact the school if you have any complaints about Coach Collins joining me for tonight's broadcast, but I don't think we'll have any complaints.
Yeah, and I don't want to brag, but I've gotten a couple texts that say they like our back and forth. They like how we work together.
Well, you see, I typically when I'm helping out or when I'm working, I'm not checking my phone, but that's good that you are.
Yeah, you know,
a bit of media relations.
Yeah, I had some trivia questions that I had to put out some information. I was just getting some confirmation on years and points and things like that.
A lot of history in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
plays going on.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you have two people. You have one person commentating on the game, the other person getting some information, fact checking.
Getting a little sidetracked.
You know, it happens, but I'm not surprised that we clicked at least decently well here. I mean, we did play together for numerous years.
That is true. Too many, in fact.
And that, my friends,
that is it.
That is it.
We'll see you next time. Who knows when that'll be? We have a schedule for the girls, for the guys that is constantly in flux because of the COVID season, if you will. So be checking Mekeel's Facebook for the next stream. You can, of course, subscribe to the Mekeel Student Life YouTube channel to make sure you get that update for the next stream. Until then, we say so long. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your evening.